You know, people always ask me how I stay so calm in tough situations. And let's be honest, nobody's asking me shit. I'm just choosing to ramble on a camera and talk about things. But yeah, nobody asked me shit. I'm just making this shit up at this point. But how do I stay really calm and positive in moments that are really unprecedented and tough to deal with and uncertain? Because I'll be honest, most of life is uncertain. And that is one way that I kind of change my attitude towards a tough situation. It's by changing my perspective about the situation. And my perspective is that all of life is uncertain. Everything in life is uncertain. Life will never be certain. At the ripe age of 32, I've always had plans, but things have never gone to plan. Never. Typically there's a pattern, and that pattern is, you lose something or you go through a rock bottom and you process it, you accept it, you make a plan, you put the plan in action, you achieve, and then you lose something again. And you have to go through that process all over again. And it's the same pattern every time. But of course, the details are different every time. So yeah, I have a plan, I project it, but it never goes to plan, or it never ends up the way that I wanted it to. But that does not mean that it's never ended up the way, in a good way. Like, of course, I've achieved and had good things happen to me. And typically, it ends up in a good way. Typically, you're always okay. But you do have to go through these, little mazes and detours and bumpy roads in order to get to the perceived destination. Whatever it is, getting a job, getting a relationship, getting more money, getting to have 100,000 subscribers, something like that. That is the perceived destination. But the way that you get to it is very different, and a lot of the time, the way that you get to it is very different in your mind than it is in reality. And then a lot of your destinations just end up being maybe even something else. Even if they're good, sometimes the destination ends up being something totally different. It actually feels like the universe is pulling you. If you just let it happen and let it pull you, do your little things that you have to do every day, do your tasks that you have to do every day, but the universe will pull you in a direction. And it will show you opportunities. And 9 times out of 10, it will never leave you hanging in that sense. So opportunities will pop up. And you can take them, you can leave them, you can recognize them, you can miss them. You can do whatever you want with those opportunities. But it seems as if the universe is guiding you. It's almost like you are a magnet, and there's another magnet attracting you through your life. And no matter what, you're gonna move. Your life's gonna change, your life's gonna evolve, and things are gonna happen for you. As long as you stay in the right direction and do the right thing and stay on your path. Don't fall for distractions a lot of the time. Don't do what you feel like doing. Do what you know that you have to do. And that, my friend, is how I stay calm in uncertain situations. Because I know all of that's going to happen. Whether I like it or not, whether I feel like it or not. And my direction, or my perceived destination, the thing that I desire, the thing that I want, the thing that I know that I need, it's gonna come to me, eventually. And it might take some time, and you might be slowing yourself down, and you might not even know how, or if you are slowing yourself down, or if you're doing the right thing, or if you're going at the right speed. You never know. But I can almost guarantee you know what you have to do. You just don't want to do it, or you're just afraid to do it. And the funny thing is, the thing that you have to do right now is probably very small. You do small things every day, and they build up to a large result over time. You don't have to do like big things every day. Just do small little things every day. Or as much as you can. It doesn't have to be every day. It can be every other day. Just do those small little tasks. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't stress yourself out. Just do it. And you will see your life change. It's going to take time. But yeah, anytime something happens and I'm uncertain about it, and I'm scared, and or I'm upset, or I'm sad, or I just hate how I feel, I'm so uncomfortable. I've seen it enough. At 32 years old, I've seen the pattern, that which is life. And it always turns out okay. But you gotta do what you gotta do every day. You can't have a limited mindset. You gotta think bigger. You gotta expect more of yourself sometimes. You gotta push a little harder some days than you do other days. Some days it's not gonna work. Some days you're gonna be like trying to start a car that just doesn't start. And you say, you know what, I'm gonna scrap this day and I'm gonna do it tomorrow. And that's okay. Just don't do that every day. You're allowed to have moments like that. But yeah, that is life. That is the pattern of life. And it's almost like when you know this, which I do, you can relax. You just relax. You kind of let Jesus take the wheel. You're like, fine, whatever I believe, whether it's Jesus or the universe or Buddha or whoever, you could take my wheel and you can drive. And I'll sit back and I'll watch the show. That type of a thing. And then you almost live on this like autopilot. You just let the wind take you, the river take you. And I don't think I'm the first person who's ever said stuff like this. I'm pretty sure, I just don't 100% know, but I'm pretty sure philosophers that have come thousands of years before me have said these things. I'm sure you can find this in the Tao Te Ching. Maybe even in some religious texts. But that's my personal explanation of it. Let the force be with you. May the force be with you. But yeah. Yeah, do you have any other questions? Nobody's asking me any questions, but if you do have any questions, feel free to comment them down below. And I'll see you in the next video.